Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's been a little while since I recorded one of these point to view or point to video videos, but I hope you're all doing well. This is really a follow up from the video myself and Alex created yesterday. That video, you know, that video went really well, and people seem to like it. Like, it has really, really high watch times, and I think that's because we're just being genuinely honest. Not that we never weren't, we always were, but a lot of people don't say the things we said in that video, and I think that is what's making a big difference, and that's why people are really resonating with it. So I want to really try and share more of that. What we were talking about in that video was very much about, what we see as the biggest failures for people like launching an Amazon business, but relaunching any sort of product online or anything at all. And I was thinking about this today, and I think the main thing, or what it really comes down to, is people are looking for quick wins, right? Like really quick, easy money. Or they're looking to make a lot of money without investing a lot of money. And to be honest with you, from my experience, that's very difficult, if not nearly impossible. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's certainly possible, but it's the exception rather than the rule, right? So that is why, if you're actually really wanting to do this and you're wanting to launch a product brand online, on Shopify, on Amazon, on all these platforms, you need to really focus on the more expensive, the more niche, the more branded products. And if you do that, I think you have a lot more chance of success. You have a lot more likelihood of actually building something that is tangible, that you could potentially sell or grow after your initial product launch. And that really is kind of what myself and Alex were talking about, and that's kind of where we're shifting the business to, because we see that as the success. We see that as what you need to do in order to succeed, right? And like, sometimes you can launch lower cost items, and that's fine, but by doing that, you end up with, a small business. And really, we want to help you build big businesses, okay? And it's got me thinking, like, when I'm mentoring people, should I just agree sometimes to launch a cheaper product, a more competitively priced product? Or should I force them to launch a more expensive, more premium, more branded product? And just my reflections, I'm shifting completely to the more expensive, more premium, more branded product. And I think for some people that'll be scary because they mightn't have the money, right? But I remember when I was launching products, and still am, but I remember doing it all the time, but I remember, borrowing money from the bank to buy a car. Now, I don't recommend that. Get a business loan if you want to, right? But I remember doing that, and I spent it on products, right? You shouldn't do that though, by the way. You shouldn't. But likewise, I remember using my credit card to, keep cash flow going. So it was like 3,000 or 4,000 limit. I remember using that to like buy stock, and then, by that time that stock was, coming due to be paid. There was other stock paying the bills, and it was tough to keep it all all the balls in the air, right? But I took those chances, and I didn't win on every product completely. I didn't win on every product, but I didn't lose my shirt. I didn't lose all the money, and I learned the skills. I learned the right to sit here and talk to you guys from my experience, right? And like, I have a lot to learn. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. I have a lot to learn. We all have a lot to learn. Anyone that says they have nothing to learn, I would run a mile. I wouldn't listen to them. I'm learning all the time. I learned so much in my last product launch, to the point where I'm so excited for future product launches because of what I learned. And like, I feel like I said to Alex the other day, like, this is like if we do this right, this is like a money printing brand machine. Like, literally, you can really launch any product and like crush the competition, right? And as long as people want to buy products, you know what? If you can make a really good offer, there's going to be a certain amount, and they're going to buy yours, right? So yeah, I just think, do we want to make an impact, or do we want to just, sell a few products? I want to make an impact. And the only way to do that is to actually sell great products, exceptional products, premium, expensive, branded products. That's That is my message, folks. And that is what I hope is getting through. And so if you are like, oh, that's not for me, I don't have the money, or I can't dream of possibly doing that, ask yourself, well, what is it you want to do? You want to just launch a boring item that, you know, you may or may not make money on, or you may not make, you know, life-changing money? Or do you want to actually build something, you know, scalable or sellable, like an asset? If you want to build a real asset, I mean a real asset, well then, you know, you need to find the money. And that is for you to decide how you find it. But, you know, I always say this, and I always come back to this, you regret more the things you didn't do than the things you did. I very rarely regret the things I do. Very rarely. I actually can't think of an example of that. I actually can't. So, you know, I've invested in products before and things, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 that didn't work out, right? But what I learned from doing that and where that has led me, it wasn't a loss. It wasn't a loss. And that's the way when you look at it. It's not a 0-1 game. You know, there's always wins, there's always positives. But you do this right, like, you won't lose money. But again, it's for everyone to make a go of it. It's for everyone to decide what level of risk they're comfortable with. It's for everyone to decide is what actually their aim is. And then if you're really serious about that and you're committed to yourself and you believe in yourself, you can do it. And that's how you create amazing products, amazing brands, and actually change your life. That's my 2 cents. Absolutely my 2 cents. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.